And so what I'm saying, right, is that all of these things exist perfectly nested inside of each other, right, and are an abstract, divine, perfect expression, right, which cannot be manifest, right, because of inherent vice. If you remember my video that I made yesterday, right, there is a quality in creation that compels it to degrade and die, right? And so as a result of that, right, these forms are degraded, right, when they emerge, right, in the manifested world, right, as photons of light or as chemical elements, right, or as complex cellular structure, right? And so if all of these things are all latent in your mind, right, if we say, oh, okay, life has an intellectual origin, right, that everything emerges, right, from a divine intellectual principle, right, that exerts its knowing, right, upon the quantum waveform potential, right, which is unilaterally nested within every cubic centimeter of space, right? That if you, however, right, like if everything is moving, nothing is moving, right? So if you just think, I have geometry in my mind, right? That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything because it's all there. It's all messy, right? If everything is moving, nothing is moving, right? So the compass, right, is the symbol of Freemasonry, right? The compass is the most important scientific instrument, right? Because it liberates your mind out of the confusion of the omniscience of God's knowing, right? That God is the only thing that can see and understand all, right? But if you wield a compass, you can know a piece of it, right? And so, remote viewing, clairvoyance, psychics, right? It's particular remote viewing, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? That all of space derives from these divine abstractions, right? That all of manifested reality, right? Right, which is to say that all of these forms, right, and the 1,500 other ones that I could construct at any time, right, are perfectly nested inside of every cubic centimeter of space, right? And it's through the pressure of the divine intellect, right, exerting itself, passing through, right, the abstract perfection, right, that it mutates into what we perceive as the measurable physical world, right? And so if you want to find someone, right? If you want to remote view someone, right? This is all I need, right? I don't need anything else, right? I don't, right? Maybe a name, right? This is like, right? I lock this into my mind, right? And then I say, okay, this is everywhere. All of these things are everywhere, right? I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for Quentin Tarantino.